A teardrop fell onto the table and caught the attention of a nearby fly. The fly quickly dipped its legs in the tear and traced a name across the table. It was her boyfriend's name. The woman froze in shock. She extended her finger, and the fly immediately crawled onto her palm. She asked if it was her deceased boyfriend. The fly nodded instantly. The fly then spotted a magazine featuring a wealthy businessman's photo. It flew over and told the woman that this man had killed him. Next, it landed on red paint and drew a line across the businessman's neck in the photo with its legs. The woman understood immediately. This was a message of revenge. To aid in the revenge plot, the woman crafted a makeshift gas mask for the fly to protect it from pesticides. When the moment was right, the fly flew to the businessman's bedroom under cover of darkness. It pushed a smoldering cigarette stub beneath his blanket. By the time the businessman discovered the fire, it was already raging out of control. Realizing the fly was attempting to murder him, the businessman immediately deployed massive quantities of insecticide throughout his home. Undeterred, the fly detected the poison and promptly dropped it into the businessman's drink. Fortunately, the businessman noticed in time and narrowly escaped, eyeing the giant cannon nearby. The fly suddenly hatched a new plan and instructed the woman to load explosives into a steel tube, fill it with countless ball bearings, and aim it at a soda can in front of them. With a boom, the can was obliterated. The trial was a success. The fly then had the woman pack explosives into baskets and frantically transport them to cannons at the businessman's home. But the businessman eventually caught wind of the scheme. He clamped his hand over the cannon's opening, attempting to trap the fly inside. Yet the fly escaped effortlessly. Desperate and exhausted, the businessman decided that to end this relentless harassment, he would install elaborate security systems throughout his home. He even wore a helmet when meeting with clients, constantly scanning for the fly during meetings. The fly, however, deliberately landed on a client's head. The businessman rushed over and slapped it without hesitation, even placing a trash can over the client's head in the process. Realizing he was powerless against the fly, the businessman reluctantly withdrew his money and transferred it to another location. But the fly seized the opportunity, grabbed a match, and burned every last cent in the safe to ashes.